Hello beautiful people, put the kettle on, it's tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, get comfy. We are here looking at the general energies going on for the week of the 27th of February into the first week of March with me, Julie Poole, so welcome. And let's have a little look what's going on. What do I need to tell you? Well, we have started Mercury retrograde. It began yesterday, and so reset, review, reevaluate, all of the re's. We also are moving into the second of the two eclipses on the 3rd of March, and this one is a full moon solar eclipse, I think, and it's in Virgo. All right, so let's have a little look how this eclipse and the retrograde are working together to help you, because Mercury retrograde tends to be look back over the last 3 or 4 months, what works, what doesn't work, what can go, what do I want to tweak and change, and the eclipse is about what's being eclipsed out. So when we pull them together, this is a really strong reset point. So let's have a look, see then. Yeah, okay. All righty. Now, a couple of events I've got coming up. If you're interested, the links are in the description box below. If you're not, that's okay. All right, let's see then. What do we have for the collective for this coming week? By the time you have this, I will be on my vacation, but sadly, it's cloudy the first 3 days I am there, but I'm desperate for some sun, but it is what it is. I'll still be having a rest, so that'll be lovely. Okay, let's have a little look then. We've got the 10 of Cups, nice, with the Star, oh, even nicer. Lovely, we like that. With the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a super duper. All right, we've got the 6 of Cups with the World and the Moon. As you see, there's that big lunar solar eclipse, all right? Basically, yes, powerful stuff. All right, so let's have a look at it then. We've got 3 major arcanas, the Star, the World and the Moon. So we know that we're in this new energy that's sort of beginning and the old energy is ending. We're in the year of the fire horse now. We've got the eclipses and then we're moving our way towards the 20th of March in the new astrological year. We've had the conjunctions going on. There's all sorts going on up there in the sky. So what's it all about then? What is the focus of all of this? It's all about, am I happy? Am I fulfilled? Is my life working for me? And if it's not, I'm going to make some changes because the energy is supporting me into something new. So what is that something new? What do I want for myself? So we've got the 10 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. Now the 6 of Cups is very Mercury retrograde energy. 6 of Cups for me is about the soul, the truth inside, what's important to me, my long-term memories, nostalgia, relationships, all of that is coming up to say, is it fulfilling? Is it enriching? Am I listening to my soul? Am I listening to that inner guidance? What do I want for myself? And where perhaps do I need healing and balancing and restoring? Because we've got the Star and there's 2 meanings with the Star. One is healing and the other is your dreams and goals and aspirations. So we pull it together and say, do my dreams still align for me? Are my goals still right for me? Do my goals actually give me the enrichment, fulfillment that I am wanting? Or is it time to let that particular goal go and create a new one? And it's going to be different things for different people. But with the World underneath the Star, there is a closing out of this old chapter, quite a major closing out, because the World is a major arcana. You know, we know 10s in the minor arcana are finishing stuff off. The World is bigger. It's like, right, that old energy's done. So let's have a reset and a review and say, does this still work for me? Is this still right for me? Where is my light shining or where is it dimming? Where is my light being fed and enriched and nurtured? And where is it being fizzled and sizzled out? Because this is the time when I'm looking at what's important to me, what my values are, what's going to make me happy, where I'm really looking at, do I allow my light to shine brightly like it should, or am I the one dimming it? Are other people dimming it? Am I allowing that? What can I do about it? So we are in this quite strong energy of me, self, right? And that's the Virgo full moon. The Virgo is about healing and restoring and what works for you and what doesn't. So we're really looking at that this week. Now, it doesn't have to be exhausting. It doesn't have to take forever and a day, but it is just about an awareness. So we let the awareness rise. That's the moon. Let it come up from deep down, let it come up to the surface, let the feelings, the emotions, the awareness, let it come up, because I am ready to step into a new beginning with this Ace of Wands here. And what is this new beginning? It's fiery, it's energized, it's passionate, it's exciting, it's something I truly want. So perhaps many of my dreams and goals have been buried for a long time, and it's time to end the burying and let them come up. Let's find out a bit more. What deck am I using? I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me some more then for the collective about this, please. Let's let this story unfold a little bit more. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands. There's my power, my passion, my dynamic, determined, go-getting energy coming forward, saying, right, figuring out what I want, and then I'm going to go and get it. Right, super. Tell me more. What's the King of Wands after? Security, stability, making sure there's enough. And that could be money, or it could be energy, or it could be happiness. It's allowing myself to really look at, perhaps I'm holding on, because the Four of Coins can be a card of holding on a little bit too tightly to something that perhaps needs to be let go of. And with it being on top of the Star, dreams, hopes, wishes, aspirations, am I holding on to a goal, a dream, a focus that actually doesn't really fulfill me, doesn't empower me? Perhaps it's time to let it go. Now, that doesn't mean to say I have to cancel it, right? That's the trick with the Four of Coins. Letting go doesn't necessarily mean I am deleting, cancelling that goal. It's saying I'm going to stop pushing it or focusing on it. I'm going to let go and let God. And if it's meant for me, it'll come in. I'm just going to allow. So we're shifting into this allowing, following the soul energy rather than trying to direct it. That's the thing with the King of Wands. We can be so go-getting that we've lost the focus. We're just so driven that we're not actually looking at, does this actually fit me anymore? Can I just pause for a little minute? Let's let go and let God, and then if it's meant to come, it will. So we stop trying to direct, narrate, push and pull. If you're trying to push a square peg into a round hole, it's not going to work. Let's let go, and maybe the universe will rearrange that hole so it does fit, or maybe you realise actually this doesn't fit me anymore. It's a goal I set before I changed this, that and the other about me, and I realise it's not me anymore, right? We're just allowing a little bit of a reset, all right? And that's why Mercury retrograde can be so helpful, rather than, yeah, I know it messes up electronics and, you know, communications can go a bit haywire, and things like that. They are inconveniences, but the positives in it is it gives me a chance to step back and look at something afresh. And then I can make tweaks and changes that actually serve me going forward. So, Six of Coins is the card of receiving. So does my goal, wish or dream actually give me, or will it give me what I want to receive from it? Is that going to fit who I am now and who I'm growing into being? Because this is a time with the Four of Swords of stepping back, of allowing yourself to contemplate, meditate, rest, recharge, reboot. When we do, we start to realise that what we thought we wanted, we don't. What we thought was important isn't. It gives us a chance to reprioritise based on what I truly want. So that Four of Swords can be absolutely a retreat, like I don't want that anymore, that doesn't work for me. Or this is a card of, well, and or is a card of healing. Let's reset, let's rest. When we then rest, we come at it fresh. We come at it from a different energy, a different perspective, and we see things in a clearer way. Then we step into the magician energy, where we can now manifest and create that which we truly want, that which works for us now, rather than what did used to work for us. What we want to work for us going into our future self, which we're growing into right now. And that doesn't mean we don't love who we are now, but we're a work in progress and we're evolving. So that magician with the star and the Four of Swords and the Four of Coins, let's let go, let's rest, retreat, and then come at it fresh. And when we do, then we find the wheel now turns in our favour. We're on the right track, we're on the right path, because maybe the old path hit a dead end and it wasn't for us anymore, so we've course corrected. Now we're in the flow of the energy. Look at this line here. From that retreat and that rest, we step into the magician to create this new wheel turning in our favour, into this new beginning that is exciting and energized with that Ace of Wands. Let's have a look at this moon for a minute. Tell me more about the moon energy. We've got the Lovers. A decision is needing to be made here. A decision based on not who I was, who do I want to be? Because we're moving towards that now. And we're going to follow the heart, follow the soul, follow the inner guidance, the inner voice. And the inner voice, as we let it come up to the surface with that moon energy, is what is going to carry us forward into our new world and our new life. And we're not talking 10 years, we're talking about what's unfolding now in March of 2026. And what's unfolding is I'm sowing the seeds with the Seven of Coins. I'm nurturing my goals and my wishes and my dreams. And then I can reassess. That's what the Seven of Coins is. I'm assessing, does this work? Is it giving me a fair deal back from the effort I'm putting in? And that could be to do with your romantic relationships within the, because it's on top of the Lovers card there. I'm putting a lot of work into this. Is it fair, balanced, equal? Am I getting enough out of it? Because the universe works on exchange, and when something feels right, it fits and it flows and it's fair and it's balanced. And let me just clarify that. Relationships are often not balanced in the moment. It's like, you need me and I'll give to you, then I need you and you give to me. It kind of is the flow, and that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at the flow, not just in romantic relationships, but in life. Is life flowing for me the way I want it to flow? Is it rewarding me with the effort I put in? Because the universe likes a fair exchange. And so I'm examining everything this week from a place of contemplation and reflection. I'm using and utilizing the energies that are currently available from the Mercury retrograde, from the eclipse, and I'm looking at what works for me and what doesn't. And that enables me to step into the magician energy and create what is really going to work for me going forward. I really like this for you. Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message, please, for the collective for this week of the 27th of February. Liberation. What do you need to free yourself from, my beautiful people? It is a 34, number 7, very spiritual number. There's the Eye of Horus, the Eye of God. We are stepping into what I choose to liberate myself from. And that liberation can be absolutely linked with old dreams, old goals that actually don't work for me anymore, don't fit me anymore. I'm healing, restoring, rebooting, and resetting. Excellent. All right, so my beautiful people, that's what I have for you. Thank you for those of you who have booked in to join me on my events. I'm going to pop a little video up here about it if you want to join me. The links are below. And also to let you know, I am open for bookings for the spring if you want to book a private reading. I'll be on holiday when you watch this, and I will see you next week when I am back. Okay, I have finished recording all 12 signs and they will be up over the next few days. And I'm going to try and do an eclipse special for the 3rd of March before I go as well. So I'll see you again soon. You take care, lots of love. Bye bye.